I want to talk about Chinese citizens in Florida sue and they speak out on property laws. A law restricting property owners for non-U.S. citizens and non-permanent residents from select countries have brought legal and personal challenges to Chinese prospectively homebuyers. Signed into law, Governor John DeSantis, put in effective July 2023. The ban restricts citizens of foreign countries of concern from purchasing any agricultural land, a resident within 5 or residences within 5 miles of a military base, or property within 10 miles of critical infrastructures.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's good. We can stop there.
No, you've actually been talking about this a lot.
Yeah, I've been talking about this. It's very important
about the farmland, especially.
Yeah, think about it because I mean, and it's these certain countries. So China, according to legislation, is one of the 7 foreign countries of concern affected by the property ownership restrictions, along with Russia, Iran, North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela, and Syria. Which makes sense. Foreign countries shouldn't be allowed to come into America and buy land off tops. Number 2, they shouldn't be able to buy land next to our military bases, agricultural spaces, and farmland.
Yeah, that's
true. And I've been talking about, I've said it they're destroying our country agriculturally too. They have the killer bees in here. They have the moths in New York. They have the fish that jump out the water. These are all destroying the environment.
This becomes this is capitalism. This is free market capitalism now too.
But at a certain point, it becomes national security.
It does. I mean, at some point it does. We do have national security implications. I look at China and I'm really like, on them, I'm okay with, because they don't allow us to buy. Anyone who doesn't allow it's a slippery slope, man.
Well, I mean, here in our state where I live at, like, there's a whole bunch of housing developments here, and they're like, yo, these people aren't even from America. They're coming out here, they're buying the land, cutting down all the trees. I live in a beautiful place here in Washington, cutting down all the trees, building these row houses and all these places like right off the freeway. It's just crazy.
You know that America has like the largest by far. I think it's greater than, I think we're over 50% of the world. Don't quote me on it. I have to go back and look. I saw a chart. Like, we have the largest stock market, and foreign just investments in our country.
Yeah, America's for sale.
Anybody.
Yeah, America's for sale all day.
It's not even just that it's for sale. It's that this is what makes us so strong. This is why we got the largest Federal Reserve Bank, everything.
But at what cost? I mean, I've shown the map before. I've shown it to you how many Chinese people or Chinese investors own land close to bases, like really close to military installations.
I mean, and we do. How do you get around that though?
Oh, you take the land from them.
No, but you take the land from them. Now somebody else comes in and buys it.
Yeah, let an American buy it.
Okay, but how do we know that American's not linked to or doesn't have? You don't know.
Yeah, check his history on the internet.
It doesn't. I feel what
you can check. I mean, everything's digital. You're not sending freaking pigeons over there sending messages no more. Anything that you put online, you make a phone call, they have it. The Patriot Act passed twice. There's no privacy here in America.
I know guys who are like, who are stock or real estate investors who get a lot of money from foreign investors who give them money. Yeah. And they go out and they buy real estate with that money. But they're American citizens. You would never look at.
Is it in their name?
It's in a corporation's name. This is all stuff you can do, man. You can create these shell companies, corporations.
I mean, they started with TikTok, the whole TikTok thing, and but this makes sense. This is a thing of national security.
Oh, absolutely. Especially by military bases and by agricultural land. It is. I mean, so do you agree with, what do you call him?
Who, John? John DeSantis?
Do you agree
DeSantis?
On this one?
I agree with that one, yes. I've been saying that before. I agree with that one. I mean, but also he's an idiot. Like, he's puts, I mean, that's a good one. You're putting people, you're putting the country over personal stuff. Yeah. But also then he just had another one where it's like, John DeSantis stops Florida beach closing amid, fecal pollution warnings. And so it's Florida Governor John DeSantis has vetoed a bill that would give the state the power to close beaches if tests show water does not reach the state's health standards. He made the call this week, despite Floridians being warned against swimming due to fecal pollution just 2 months ago. If the bill had gone through, local authorities of beach water and public bathing places would have to notify the Department of Health whenever testing water was below recommendation health standards. So you're putting profit over people because he's like, hey, go swim in that poop. You'll be fine. I mean, they didn't close during COVID, so why would he close the beach now because there's poop in the water?
Yeah, I mean,
that's disgusting.
This goes back into the whole EPA, all the different things that they're talking about there. They don't really, the environment is not a Republican thing. Middle class is not a Republican thing. Poor people, education, healthcare. I mean, I got people who I talk to. I'm like, so what laws have they passed that benefit you or that's good for the country? What? I don't know. I didn't hear him talk about one law, even going back to that he would pass or what he would do in any cases at all that would help anyone.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that